Right guys, welcome back. Today I am going to tackle the front intercooler. Now, back when I built this car with a C20LET, that is, in 2017 I believe it was, maybe 16, I fitted a Frontera intercooler. It's held up really well, but to make it fit a little bit better, I ground the edges down and I actually went through. Now back then, I didn't have a TIG welder. So I migged it back together with some aluminium wire and a bit of aluminium plate, and it never looked very nice, shall we say. So I put some plastic padding over the top, and believe it or not, it's held up really well. It's never leaked, never been any problems. However, now I've got a TIG, I decided I'm going to clean it up and do it properly. So I'm going to take the intercooler off, and then we are going to weld it up. So I made this removable bracket when I did the intercooler conversion. It's literally a couple of rib nuts and some bolts basically holding it together. It just makes it nice and secure, keeps the slam panel strong. So I would recommend this to anybody with a turbo converted Nova. So just gonna take this out. As you can see, nice easy folded bit of metal bar, riv nuts at the bottom. I've trimmed the lower panel down, squared it off, welded it up, reinforced the cross member. Somebody did ask in a previous video if I've done any reinforcement. So yeah, this has been plated with 2mm plate, believe it or not, on the inside, so it's nice and strong. I also had a donor car and I cut a bit of the chassis leg out of the donor car to repair the ends because it was a bit corroded. Nothing terrible, but it's really helped keep the vehicle alive, shall we say. So another thing I've done is I've drilled holes for the original dowels to fit through. Now, my C20LET Nova isn't quite the same as a lot of other people's. The engine mount's different, which means my engine is further forward, which means I've got loads of rear room, but not a lot of the front room. So I found, whereas a lot of people get away with just tucking them away, I didn't. So I've had to extend the front panel slightly to allow this to fit, which meant I had to cut the bumper down slightly as well. But it does give me the benefit of having a lot of rear room. So I've got a strut brace and stuff where people can't normally fit them with a standard turbo cover. So it's, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So we take the intercooler out now. It just slides out and then undo the hoses, like so. One intercooler. So a lot of people in the Nova community will know that these front intercoolers from a Frontera fit really nicely. They allow the standard C20LET boost pipe to go on, pretty much. Some small modifications, and they just fit really nice. And they do the job really well. So for the horsepower I've got, which is about 300, it's perfect. You don't really need anything bigger. So this is the bit I ground off. It did have a lug originally out here. I ground it back. I didn't realise it'd be hollow. Silly me. So I've kind of welded it up, and then I've just put some literally cheap plastic padding over the top, like liquid metal. And as you can see, it's held up. There's no leaks, but it looks a mess. So same the other side. I'm going to grind it back and weld it up properly. That's the plan. So, I believe this is the bit where I went through. That's the little plate I put on. I've ground it back. Like I say, it's held okay, to be fair. I'm just going to go around the edge with the TIG welder, clean it up, make it look a bit better. That's the plan. So, welded back up. I've not filmed me welding because I'm not very good at it. However, it looks okay. Nice and strong. Sealed it up. So I'm pleased. So yeah, the next job is to sand it all down and paint it. Once again, using Abranet cloth. This is quite a coarse one just to get the paint off to start off with, and I'll go on to a finer grade. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, this. It's not really going to be on show, but I do like things to look nice, so I'll spend a bit of time on it. Now you can see where the radiator has just been touching. I think I might put a little bit of foam between here, just between intercooler and the radiator, to try and prevent it from chafing through any further. It's only just touching now. Has anybody got any plans for the summer? They're going to take the car to any shows? Any projects lined up? Comment below. I'm interested. Anybody else got any YouTube accounts they want me to see? Comment below. I like all kind of car builds. Fast, slow, big, small. I'm not really bothered. I kind of appreciate everything. I like motorcycle stuff. So yeah, if you've got a little project lined up, comment below. Let me know what you got. I plan to go to Santa Pod in this very soon, hopefully April. Just for a run what you brung. Try and get some good times. I've managed a 12.4 second quarter in the past, which was on the day half a second quicker than a V8 twin turbo M5. So pretty quick really. We're talking like 996, 911 turbos do 12 seconds dead. So not that much slower than a 420 horsepower 911 turbo, which is 4-wheel drive. This obviously isn't, and wheel spins a lot. So next stage, I'm going to use a little bit of Scotch Brite. This is the red Scotch Brite, so I think it's like a medium coarse. You can get green one, which is coarser, and a black grey one, which is finer, but this is pretty good for stuff like this. So again, just go over the whole thing. Takes the loose debris away, gives the shiny stuff a bit of a key. Again guys, if you enjoy seeing my content, please comment, please like it, and most importantly, if you could subscribe, that'd be fantastic. I'm trying to build the channel a little bit. I'm not expecting it to be massive, but it'd be nice if I can get to 100 subscribers. So yeah, if you like it, if you think your friends will like it, share it about. I appreciate that. And I'll hopefully see some of you guys at the show soon. Right, I'm going to call that done enough for today. It's going to get a couple of coats of extra primer, and then it's going to get a coat of grey or black paint, whatever I can find. But yeah, I'm quite chuffed with the finish. It looks alright. Needs a bit of a dust down, and then having a spray. Now, the intercooler is still actually warm from welding it. Not boiling, but warm, which will really help the paint to adhere. Nice even coverage. Don't try and put too much on the first coat. Just give it like a tack coat. Going to give that 20 minutes to dry off, and then I'm going to give it a coat of black gloss. Right, intercooler's sprayed. Next plan is to put some double-sided tape across where the intercooler's been touching the radiator, and then I'm going to put some cloth tape on top of it. So it should stick to that. It's got the foam in, and it's got the cloth on top, so it should just help give it like an anti-rattle layer, shall we say. So literally just going to cut it across. Like so. Peel back the sticky layer. Now this cloth tape I use a lot, it's really good. It looks like Volkswagen factory loom tape. So it's nice, it does a nice finish, looks a lot better than normal insulation tape. And it's the same width as this double-sided tape, so in theory I should just be able to run it down it. Like so. Yeah, really nice finish. Should just stop it from chafing, hopefully. Repeat it on this side. So as you can see, nice finish, should do the trick beautifully. I've also painted this slam panel prop, and I plan to do the same on this, because it was just catching here to just does a nice quality finish, I think. Done. Should work really well. Right, intercooler is now back on, clamped up, happy with it. I'm pleased now this is done, because I know it's not going to pop apart on me. I was always a little bit concerned there's going to be a boost leak. Right, I'm going to wrap the video up there. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit different. Just getting another job ticked off the list. Again, if you like what you see, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.